right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the closing ceremony of day one. But don't forget, there is a day two. So we will be back tomorrow at the same starting time, right, Leanne?
Yep,
Yeah.
back right here in the same Twitch link. If
Yeah.
you're
So,
watching this, it's the same place for tomorrow.
yep. So we've got a couple things to remind you to do before you head out for the evening. So let's kick things off. One thing we want to do is talk about some highlights from today. So, personal favorites of mine have been listening and chatting with the incredibly talented Dan from DCL. He's just got some really cool stories and life experiences. So, that was a personal favorite of mine, as well as the team huddle in Kumo Space with Patrick from IBM. Some really cool insights from him. Leanne, what about you?
Yeah, all of those have definitely been highlights. Other highlights that we've collectively as a team have definitely enjoyed throughout today has been hearing from the incredible speakers from our community engagement panel. And it's always really nice to see women in leadership. So that's always great. The other thing that we also wanted to quickly highlight was the amazing professors panel that we were just listening to a couple of minutes ago that we just wrapped up, learning about all of the different possibilities in research with applied computer science is super cool. There's so many opportunities in both theoretical and applied, and sometimes it's hard to recognize that those are possibilities in research. So it's really rewarding and really cool to learn about this. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had the personal pleasure of working with Judy on some research, so it's been really, really interesting. If any of you in the chat have questions about that sort of thing, I just started, so I'm by no means an expert, but I'd love to meet and chat. And you can join us on our Discord to do so. You can at me, at Nathan, anytime, and I'll get back to you. Moving forward, though, some stuff to look forward to for tomorrow. We've got, of course, an opening ceremony just to let you know what's coming up, followed by myself, Leanne, Nasher, and Mac as a student leadership panel. This is going to be a brief discussion, brief panel. We're not going to be taking up a full-time slot, but we'll just be talking about how do you get engaged with your student community and how we did it ourselves. Following that, we've got my friend Jake talking about what to do when everything goes wrong in production, which is a thing that happens way more often than you'd think. One of Nasher's favorite subreddits is Software Gore, where they post things that just go wrong in prod, and it's really funny until you're the person who has to deal with that problem. So I'm really looking forward to Jake's thoughts on how to fix those kinds of problems. Following that, we'll have some more research discussions, specifically from some researchers from Wilfrid Laurier University. So if you're wondering if there's cultural differences between like one university and another, we might get some insights into that. Following up with that, we've got some speed networking, which will happen on Discord instead of Kumo Space this time around. So it's going to be smaller groups. We're going to be rotating you around to talk to all sorts of different faces and people. So I'm really looking forward to meeting some of you there. And then to wrap things off, a little bit more research, this time with some more University of Guelph professors, as well as one from the University of Victoria. So we're all the way on the other end. I'm from Ontario, so for me, it's on the other end. And then we'll be wrapping things up with our closing ceremony, where we'll be covering a couple of things like thanking you and our speakers, doing our raffle. So if you stick around all the way to the end, you'll be able to participate in that. And then we'll be talking a little bit more about hiring for C Cube. So if you're interested in joining a student organization like ours, you can be a part of this, helping design and build and run these sorts of events for students, and meeting with some of our incredible speakers and sponsors. It's been a really, really fantastic time doing so, and I'd love to share that experience with some of you if you're passionate about building community. Leanne, would you like to do some friendly reminders?
Yeah, so super quick reminders. As always, if there are any inquiries or anything, please feel free to just tag a moderator. Even if the session for today has ended, if you have a burning question and you need something to be answered or whatnot, feel free to just tag one of us and we can definitely help you out. And Nathan already did this friendly reminder, but we will be having a live raffle. So the important thing to note for this raffle for tomorrow is you'll need to make sure that you have a HWitch account. So if some of you who are watching this right now are just watching through your browser, that is step one. That's perfect. But you'll need to make sure that you are logged into an account to be able to be a part of the raffle if you're interested. So it won't affect the this stream, you can still watch us. But if you want to be a part of the raffle, then you'll need to have an account and be logged into it. So that's pretty much it for the friendly reminder for tomorrow. Yeah, we can move next.
Yep. So as with today, same important links for you to keep track of. Remember to join us on discord.ccube.dev. That is a valid invite link. You can drop that into your browser and you will arrive at Ccube's Discord server. As well, as you all know, since you're here, we're streaming our stage on twitch.tv/ccubed_dev. So if you've got some friends who you think might be interested in computing and some of the topics that we'll be discussing tomorrow, if you got somebody who is worried that something might go wrong in prod, we've got a talk just for you, and you can access it all here. So without any more rambling and ranting, thank you all so much for being a part of CCubeCon Day 1. We're so excited to see you back here tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Adios.